I was like, damn, that man bun is popping, bro.
Damn, he rolled all the windows
No
down
cap.
so everything was flapping
No
through
cap.
the air.
No cap.
Dude, it's no joke. When I
You
put this
do.
man bun up, my Riz level is elevated.
Your wrist level is... I
Yalla.
don't know, it sounds kind of skibbity to me.
Zoomers.
Welcome back, everybody. We are doing Breaking Bad again, Season 5, Episode 10. We're on our way to the end. I'm Kevin.
Makes me sad.
Tom's over there. You got Katie and Blue. I would all like to thank you for continuing with us. It's been a long ride. We have now topped 900 subscribers. So we're almost to that 1,000 mark. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching that, just go ahead and, please smash that subscribe button.
Still so insane to me. I can't even believe it. I never thought that we would get to this place. So thank you guys. It's unbelievable. I never thought.
Yeah. I remember when we went crazy for when we reached 50. It was 50 and then it was 100. And then it started to go. Oof. I
We
remember.
enjoy each and every one of your guys' company, especially in the comment sections. It's good to hear from you.
Especially for Tom, especially.
Yeah, especially for me.
Nobody
You guys have a
knew
lot
that.
of great things to say.
Well, nobody knew that, but now we all do. So it's a spoiler. Tom, last episode. Synopsis. Give it.
All right. Excuse me. Last episode was called Blood Money. In a flash forward, Walter arrives at his dilapidated and fenced off abandoned house to retrieve a hidden vial of ricin. In the present, Hank requests all the files for the Fring case and matches the handwriting of Walter's copy of Leaves of Grass with that of Gail's journal. Meanwhile, Jesse throws money away in a residential neighborhood. Walt's cancer returns, and after a chemo treatment, he finds his copy of Leaves of Grass is missing. Walt immediately searches for and finds a GPS tracker on his car. Suspecting that Hank has now uncovered the truth, Walt confronts Hank, who accuses him of being Heisenberg. Walt warns Hank to tread lightly.
He punched him in the face. It was awesome.
I still can't.
Mike Cabeza.
I still can't memorize that sentence. What was it? Tread lightly.
Tread lightly.
Do you think they included? Do you think that the Walt Whitman was like part of the script, or that somebody then just like came up with the WW from Gale and was like, oh, it's Walter White, but it's also Walt Whitman, and then like that's why they chose to include the book. So then, like, you know, when Walter had the meeting with Hank, and so it gave him kind of like plausible deniability for the WW.
Yeah.
Do you think that was planned, or do you think that was something that was kind of like done on the fly, like after?
Well, when it was planned fairly early, because when Walt is first working with Gale, Gale recites that Walt Whitman poem to him.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So maybe
if it was spur of the moment, it was fairly early on that they decided, hey, let's go this route.
So it was like probably during the break of, that was season 4, right? Season 3, season 4.
I think it was the learned.
No, season 3. It was season 3, right? Because didn't
the poem was?
They killed Gale at the end of season 3, and then they killed Gus at the end of season 4.
Gus died?
What?
Gus died.
What?
Spoiler.
No.
I think they were going this route the moment they introduced Gale.
Okay.
You think it was written that way?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it all fits together pretty
too
neatly.
much details for it not to be, you know, like
to be a spur of the moment. Hey, WW.
I just wonder how far in advance they write. You know, because they do like season 2, and they probably have like a little storyboard of like, well, these are the points that we want to get to, but they probably write the details.
without any spoilers, because I'm not about that. At least the last season, they had, from what I've read, they had filmed and maybe even released, probably just filmed the first half before they had written the second half.
But like still on
And
the
I-
fly a little bit. Like they didn't like write the whole series all
yeah,
at
like
once.
they didn't. I mean, I can't read it to you, but I'm right here on the Wikipedia for Breaking Bad, and it tells that they had forgotten about a certain part that they had to put in the second half of the season.
Mm.
They're like, oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I can see
So-
that happening. I can see that happening. It's a
Yeah.
very detailed. It's a very detailed
Yeah.
series. So a
Yeah,
lot of things.
if by chance you can remind me about what I'm talking about, I'll tell you after the series.
Okay.
It just seems like it'd be very fun meetings, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
writing
amazing.
they've such an amazing story. You know, possibly the best story in TV history. I
like-
like you imagine just being like meeting there. They must have been like so amped up all the time.
And like,
Well, sorry, go ahead, Blue.
I was just imagining them. Yeah, yeah, let's go. Nice thinking.
Right?
Nice idea. Let's go.
They're like, dude,
Let's write this. Oh yeah. Do this.
But I also think that as the show was more and more successful, that they would probably start feeling a lot of pressure
Yeah.
about, coming up with all these ideas. Well, we need to keep the
more
standard that
stressful,
we've now set.
It's like I wonder who came up
Mm.
with the bell, the Hector Salamanca's bell. Like the
Ooh,
ringing bell
oh,
in
yeah, the
season.
idea.
The ringing bell in season 1 is just like it's just the normal way that somebody who can't like
respond.
vocally communicate that you use a bell. And so like to
Yeah.
use the bell is like, oh, the bell, that's the way we're gonna get Gus. The ding 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 ding. Everybody knows the sound.
It's true.
Just like you guys need to hit the bell.
Like I
As
feel
well.
like if they were
Okay.
having like a meeting and the one person who came up with that and everyone was like, yeah, like that's awesome. There must have been so much excitement in that writing room and stress. Like Tom had said, a lot of stress, I'm sure, because they were probably
Very stressed the latter, maybe the last 3 seasons after it started getting popular and the ratings were huge, and now they have to, not let the viewers down.
It's true. I don't think there was this much stress during the Fly episode, for example.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of like us trying not to let the commenters down. The same
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
true.
Like we're over 900 subs. We're so popular. We're so worried.
I'm scared. I'm scared of 1,000.
Well, that is a word.
That's why I would be interested in listening to like the commentary on each
Oh, yeah.
episode.
Oh yeah, I would definitely be watching reactors to this after we're done with it.
Well, that,
For
but I
sure.
like the writers' commentary.
Oh
usually.
yeah, that's
You
true.
can get them where they're watching the episode and talking.
Yeah,
about it.
there's a lot of YouTube videos of Vince Gilligan, especially like I recently watched the filming and everything for when spoiler, when Gus dies.
Mm.
He's talking about it, and I think they did, God, I don't even remember. I think it was like 16 takes.
Mm.
And he's like, a good 3 or 4 shots for a take is good. That's fine. But when you start getting into the double digits, something's wrong.
Mhm.
Like, it's a super cool video. But anyways, we should probably get going.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Maximize this shit. All right. 3, 2, 1. Trash time.
Not a chicken farm.
No.
New character?
Hello, new guy.
Every time, Tom, every time you say that, when we get to like a new person,
This guy's name is Ernest Harris.
You're a liar.
Maybe.
So
he looks
he's
like
either,
the I was
he's
gonna
He
either
say
looks
in
like
looks
an
the-
Ernest
yeah,
Harris, though.
It does.
I know.
Only one
Looks like
person
the
calls him
grandpa.
Ernie, and it's his dead wife.
Oh,
It's his
there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Jesse's money.
That's
He
gonna
looks
help
like
pay
the-
for her funeral. Go into his
Nah,
house.
he's gonna call the police.
Get himself a new Beatrice.
Ernie, he'll keep a couple, just like the cops do.
No, I changed my story. Beatrice just needs knee surgery, and this is gonna help now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like that one
He's
better,
gonna-
Beatrice. I got really
gonna-
attached to her out of nowhere, and now I just want her to have knee surgery.
Jesus.
Is she like robbed or something?
Poor
Is that
B. She's
slave
been through a
trade?
lot this year.
Oh,
Oh no.
Jesse
that's
just
Jesse's
got the
car.
Money.
Yeah, now he's gonna call the cops. Put them 5 bands in your back pocket and call the cops.
It's
No
just
shit.
king.
He's like, "Hey, merry-go-round." Oh, this is terrible. He's so depressed.
I still can't believe you guys haven't seen Breaking Bad.
I mean, I don't know if you know this. Spoiler
Most of
alert,
it now,
we've seen
but-
most of it.
That's true, but just before this, I still can't believe.
I am giving you permission, Mariano. You make her get off the phone.
Hank's gonna be on the phone.
Yep. Just give him a head start.
Mariano, who is Skylar on the phone with?
Hang.
God, can you imagine what she's thinking?
Oh, shit is gonna get crazy. Is this sauce?
No. Spoiler, no, it's not.
The goofy music. Oh, it's a diner.
Sending us your kids. I get it.
Okay.
I just wished I'd seen it sooner.
Oh, he knows that she.
Yeah, but do you think she's a victim,
He's a monster.
not an accomplice? Which, technically, she's both, but...
Hank,
No, come on. Let's go to the house and we'll deal with it there. Come on.
am I under arrest? What? Am I under arrest?
Skylar, you're not thinking straight about this. You have to listen to me.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Hank, are you arresting me? Am
my
I under arrest?
Hello, money.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Fucking Huel.
I gotta do it, man.
They gonna burn it? Oh, you can sit down.
Dude. What are you doing? Huel. Hey, quit screwing around. We are here to do a job, not channel Scrooge McDuck. You hearing me?
I hear you.
Dude. Ah, screw it.
Mexico. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
Guy hit 10 guys in jail within a 2-minute window. All's I'm saying.
Yeah, it's me again. Listen, kid, you gotta hide those bags. The monkey is in the banana patch, capiche? So, call me. Have you given any thought to sending him on a trip to Belize?
Belize?
Yeah, Belize.
To kill him,
You know,
bro.
Pay him off.
where Mike went to.
Oh,
Off on a trip to
really?
Belize.
So, you better not be saying what I think you're saying.
It's just conjecture on my
Hank
part.
is
So-
family.
Okay, it's an
You
option
understand that?
It's an option that has worked very well for you in the recent past.
Jesus, what is wrong with you?
My mistake. Family off limits, of
Oh,
course.
now someone's got more.
Just throwing thoughts out there. This is a safe room, right?
Jesus. Send him to Belize. I'll send you to Belize.
I took the tops off. Figure you want to check to make sure it's still all there.
You figured right.
Close enough.
Huh.
Hey, if you need any help on the other end.
Yeah, these things are a bitch to move on your own.
Oh, buried.
Oh,
Just gonna stash it?
Katie gets him.
yeah.
Yeah. Someone's gonna find it and be like, "Oh, this is DB Cooper's money."
You know, this looks like
DB Cooper.
it looks like the place where they started to cook. Remember? In season
Yeah.
one?
Well, that's the desert, New Mexico. Still blood in the
Just a
shovel.
shovel. What? Okay.
Gotta start coughing.
And that's gonna take you a while.
How long have you known? Hank said that when you walked into the pool, that's when you knew. The money. All that money that Walt made. When you bought your car wash. And your whole gambling story. Did you know since before Hank was shot?
There you go. There's the piece.
Skylar? Marie. I am so sorry.
What did the five fingers say to the face?
You won't talk. You won't talk to Hank because you think that Walt is going to get away with this.
She took her daughter? Or is she crying? Oh, she is taking her daughter.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Call the cops?
You're scaring her. Marie, give her back to me. Protect her. But she's not gonna live in this madhouse. I do not know what you're talking about.
she's
Give her
gonna have
back
to
to
spill
me.
her
Marie.
guts now.
Listen, I will call the police. You call them. You call them, Skylar. You tell them. Give everything. My baby.
Marie, put her down.
You can't take her away from
Marie.
me. Give me my baby. Skylar, we have to save my child. Give me my baby.
Marie!
Now.
Do it now.
Yeah, he knows what's gonna happen if the baby's not.
Oh.
It's okay. You have to get him.
De los arenales, regada en sangre del bravo Zaire, grito que está volviendo tras la luna ardiente en la negra silva de mi araucana.
54, 59, 20, 106, 36, 52. 54, 59, 20, 106, 36, 52.
GPS, baby.
54, 59, 20, 106, 36, 52. 106, 36, 52.
Nice. Smart. Get a lotto ticket.
Oh.
It's like a treasure trail.
You moved the money, didn't you? You buried it somewhere. Did you get my messages? I told Hank nothing. Oh my God. Walt. Walt.
How long was I out?
4 or 5 hours.
Please don't let me have done all this for nothing.
The way Hank talks. He's got his suspicions. Not much else. You can't give yourself up without giving up the money. It's the way this works, Walt. So maybe our best move here is to stay quiet.
Officially Mrs. Heisenberg.
Yep.
Skeisenberg.
Skeisenberg.
Uh-oh.
Declan?
Might as well say his full name. It's Declan McGovern.
This sounds right. Is it true?
Maybe.
I don't think he
All
would
right.
come up with McGovern. I think
So
he said
important you have to come all the way out
McGovern
here.
or something.
The amount of money I'm bringing in, I think I deserve to see exactly why it's all going so wrong.
I mean, you tried to get the man back, right? He said no, so, I mean, what do you want me to do?
Todd. Use Todd again. Look, he learned from him.
Double crossing
All right?
Todd.
At least Todd's first 2 cooks were at 74%.
On his third cook, he started a fire. Look, I tried Heisenberg's way. It didn't work out.
I really wish you'd have given him a chance.
Hey, we have a problem.
Is it Todd? Todd and the other Nazis.
Yeah?
Huh.
You okay?
Good guy Todd.
I don't want to see.
Okay. Cool, so I guess maybe, maybe just close your eyes.
Todd did all that? Oh.
Well, him and his white supremacist bros.
Okay.
His family.
Oh, it's Rambo.
No, it's Declan is still alive.
Arnold!
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, boys. Let's take it all. Let's get everything.
Tell Steve, tell Raimi. You've got enough to get them to believe your story, at least. Put the whole DEA on it. That's how this is supposed to work, right?
Look, the day I go in with this, it's the last day of my career, all right? I mean, to have to walk in there, look those people in the eye, and admit that the person I've been chasing the past year is my own brother-in-law. It's over for me. 10 seconds after I tell this story, I'm a civilian. And then how can we help Skylar if she comes to her senses? I'll go in there. I'm bringing proof, not suspicions. I can be the man who caught him, at least.
How you doing?
Good, yeah. You miss me?
Miss you? Like my balls miss Jokic, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't know you had balls.
All right, don't make me sorry I stopped by here.
Oh, hey, did you hear about that money thing?
No, what money?
Oh, you're gonna love this. It involves your old pal Jesse Pinkman.
Pinkman?
Come on, buddy. Share with us. Why were you tossing millions of dollars all over Albuquerque?
Okay, Jesse, we're gonna let you gather your thoughts so we can continue this stimulating conversation. Can we get you anything? Coffee? A soda?
Yeah. Thought not.
You guys, Blazer.
I have a history with Jesse Pinkman, and I think it could be helpful to me on another active investigation. The kid hates my guts, despises me, okay? Maybe I can get him cranked up enough that he starts yapping. Then you guys go in there, get what you need from the little shit stain, finish him off. Gives me anything useful while he's with me, I'll share it, 100%.
I could use a smoke break, yeah. How about you?
Maybe you could keep an eye on our suspect for us, just for a few minutes.
Absolutely. I can do that.
Oh, of course.
No, come on. No. Let us see. No, let us see. Come on.
Of course. Wait a week.
Man, curse you with the cliffhangers, bro. Stop.
Oh, man. So what do you think? Jesse and Hank can team up? He thought Skylar would turn state's evidence. Is Jesse going to be the one to turn?
Well, hopefully he learned from Skylar. And I hope, right before the scene ended, I'm like, all right, your choice, Hank. You're going to play this right, because I think he tried to go the sympathetic, but but I don't want to call it selfish motivation. It's not selfish. There's no, this is horrific, everything that he's endured and everything. But like Skylar, I don't know. I think they're all kind of getting to the point where even if it's just a small part of them, they're realizing that it's better to just
shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like, well, Hank was thinking that, and Jesse's not talking, but this is what I'm saying. I think we talked about it last time where maybe like Hank and Jesse would team up, so to speak. And so it really is going to be dependent on how Hank plays this. And maybe his conversation with Sky was like a little bit of foreshadowing. Maybe he'll learn from that and go in there and be like, I know, like, he's hurt me too. Like you're a victim and maybe Jesse will, but I don't know.
What's he going to use as leverage? He's going to have to convince him that Walt's like a threat to him. To like, if you don't go ahead and cooperate, like,
yeah, I don't know.
You're going to end up dead like everybody else.
I think the problem with Jesse is that he's acting like he has nothing to lose, and he's afraid of nothing. So I don't think he's gonna care if he even goes to jail. Like he just sat next to the money, he doesn't care. So I don't think he's gonna care if Hank says if you don't help us, you're gonna go to jail or whatever.
Yeah. So what
So
would do it?
That's why I'm saying Hank needs to play this right. He can't be like, he can't play the tough cop, I'm going to put you in jail, because Jesse, as Blue said, genuinely doesn't care.
Kids. He's going to have to bring up something about kids. That would sway Jesse over.
Yeah, like play on his emotional side, like to maybe wake him up from his depression,
Yeah, like right now, he's definitely just like, I don't care. You
Snap
fucking
him out
kill
of
me. You throw me. You do whatever you want with me. I'm done.
But I want to see a genuine conversation. I don't want to see like Hank yelling or hitting, or I want to see them sitting and talking for, I don't care how long. Like I could really have an episode of just Hank and Jesse talking about shit that happened.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he goes in there and he turns the camera off and he's like, look.
I'm pretty sure.
He's like, I know who Walt is. I know who you are. I know what's been going on. I don't know all of it, but like I know. It's bad for me too. It's my brother-in-law, and I'm probably going to lose my job because I'm too close to this. So I don't give a fuck either. What do
And
you
then
wanna do?
even Hank's ass kicking of Jesse was because he thought Jesse made that phone call.
Right.
It was actually Walt. So like maybe
Right.
Hank will apologize to him
Yeah,
and
that's
be
true.
like,
That's so true.
like
That's
even
so
that like
true.
wasn't your fault. Like we can get him and he can pay for everything he's done.
That's the common ground. They probably have to go ahead. Like, I've been fucked over so much. He got shit. He can't fucking walk correctly anymore because of Walt. Like, that's the cousins shot him. That's why he went all of that because of Walt. And now Hank's life's fucked. Jesse's life's fucked. Yeah, maybe they can relate to each other on that, but you got to turn the camera off. You got to have that discussion.
Right.
Do you think, man, like Walt got punched and now Skylar got slapped?
Yeah, that's a
Like,
good point. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Walter got punched by Hank and Skylar got slapped by Marie.
That's a good point.
Uh,
They're both pushing back.
Yeah, and like Skylar, man, like she's like, no, you don't have to go. And
Yeah, I don't know how much you were gone for that part of the conversation, Kevin, because I heard you leave.
I missed. I saw her come back and then say that we should be quiet. Maybe that's the best part.
Yeah, but like Walt said that I will give myself up, and you can
I didn't see that.
You can have the money, but don't speak of it and give it to our children. And then after he said that, she's like, no, you don't have to give yourself up because Hank only has suspicions. He doesn't have evidence.
Yeah, he said he'll give himself up as long as she promises to keep the money because he can't have done everything that he did for nothing.
And then she said that the reason not to do it was because if they do find out it's him, they'll take the money. So the only way for the money to stay for the kids and for her is by not
getting caught.
Yeah.
Right. So disappear.
Yeah.
Lay low.
So disappear.
God, where's Walter Jr. in all this? This was a crazy day for his parents. I don't know where he is.
You mean Flynn?
Oh, Flynn. Sorry,
Where's
Flynn? Sorry, Flynn.
Yeah.
It feels
Not a bad
like,
episode.
bro, it feels like, okay, so it's already everything blew up, but it feels like everything is now boiling again. You know, it's like a volcano that never that never dormants. Like it's always
getting any better either.
Definitely going to be a huge explosion at some point.
It's always exploding. Bro.
Yeah, the walls are definitely closing in. Like it's getting super claustrophobic as far as optional exits. You know.
That's so true.
Well, we know Walter goes away. Like, I mean, we saw the first episode, and he's got all this extra, facial hair and like.
And he goes back
aging.
to the house and gets the rice and.
Yeah, and we know that, like, I mean, like
some time
the
passes.
house was in disarray. Like, that's not something that happens in a few weeks. That place has been abandoned for months.
Yeah.
So we know he goes away. We just don't know exactly
what happened,
how it transitions to that, and then comes back. But we know he disappears.
We don't know where his family is.
We just don't know the reason why he comes back. My guess is going to be his family's in trouble in some way, and it probably has to do with good guy Todd and Lydia.
My guess,
Skylar gets arrested.
My guess is revenge.
I don't know.
He's coming back for revenge.
I think he leave. Yeah, maybe then like the money gets found by the Nazis.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God!
Something happens, but they're clearly still very involved.
Right.
And Lydia. So and Todd's gonna be. Todd's got to be he's got to do some more horrible things. Like that, the whole thing with just shooting the kid. I think he's capable of some very terrible things. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
And I still think Jesse is going to find out about Jane. God, God, what's the other
Brock.
kid's name? Or Brock.
Brock.
He's gonna find out about that.
About
He
both.
has to.
In one sitting, in one episode. He has to
Right.
find out about everything.
He's gonna
And
find
the
out
plane-
about
and the
everything in
plane
20
crash.
seconds. In 20 seconds, he's gonna go into some massive rage. He's gonna grab the gun and shoot Walter or something.
And the plane crashed because of Walt. I don't know what.
Something. I don't know. Does Jesse ever get closure? Is he just gonna be like this, like, fractured shell of who he used to be? He's never. He just seems like it's been a season and a half that he's actually had any happiness. I don't even know when's the last.
That's so true.
He used to
That's
see him
so
like,
true.
oh, it's like first season, second season. He was always laughing and smiling. I don't think we've fucking seen him smile
Since
I mean,
season
I-
3.
I don't think he's actually had an upbeat attitude since he was going on runs with Mike.
Yeah. So after,
When he started feeling right before Gus died.
yeah, so season 4.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just like it's gone. His happiness is gone.
I mean, he was fairly upbeat when they started with Vomino's Pass, and he was contributing, saying, like when they were looking for buildings to cook in,
Mhm.
and they chose Vomino's, he was pretty upbeat. He's like, oh, he was eating tortillas off the, he was pretty upbeat then.
And the dinner as well with Skyler. It was.
In fact, I would argue
I think that
that
was more
the second full name Drew Sharp got shot. That's when it completely
Yeah,
that's true.
the switch flipped.
Whatever was
That's
left
true.
was not.
Because he was super like it was his idea what they were doing with the methylamine and the
Uh-huh.
train, and he was explaining it to Todd, and then Todd shoots the kid, and from then on,
I wonder if he feels like personally responsible for that, because it was his plan. He did all of that, and that was his plan, and ended up for the kid to die, and that's
Well,
why
I
he's
think it
so-
just cemented the concept of like you can even plan it to where no one gets hurt, and in this business people get hurt. And
Yeah,
this was in like the worst way imaginable. Like they went to great lengths to quote unquote not have to kill or hurt anyone. And yet here we are.
And the
like
worst
it's
way
that-
for
it's
Jesse.
like inevitable.
Because like Jesse, like remember with the freaking ATM machine, like the first thing he focused on was the kid in that situation, and Brock. Like I'm not saying the other characters don't care about kids, but like that seems to be like Jesse's
Thing.
soft spot.
like his soft spot, yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, I think you're right with Todd shooting Drew Sharp. That is he'll never smile again.
That's the second kid. He's the second kid. He had like a hand in his death. Because the first one.
Yeah, the first one was kind of innocent.
Yeah.
Well, the kid was fine. He saved that kid. He saved the first kid, the ATM kid, but
I think he's
yeah,
talking
the
about
ATM kid.
Tom-
No, I'm talking about
Tomas.
yeah.
oh,
I'm talking
Tomas.
about
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Yeah. The ATM kid, bro. I forgot about. Oh my god.
Yeah,
There's
so like
the
that was
ATM kid. There's. Oh my god. There's so many.
the situations where Jesse has come in contact with like children. He cares a lot about them, and he was able to get one out of a bad situation, and now. I mean, you can't blame Drew on him, but he's gonna blame himself for it.
Yeah.
When I forgot what was her name, the girl that Jesse liked, the
You're
last
talking about
Yeah.
Marla?
Yeah.
What's her the hooker?
Oh,
No,
Wendy?
No, bro. No, I'm talking about Brooks.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Oh,
when she was smoking, he's like, "You can't smoke. There's a kid in here." Do you remember that scene when he's like,
Yeah, what kind of a mom are you?
yeah, and that's like that. It's like he's, bro, poor Jesse, man. This episode needs to be a Jesse episode. Come on, let's bring him back. Please, we need him. Come on,
We'll
we
see.
need him.
Yeah, the next episode is gonna be
So then,
gonna be fun.
the next episode is one of my favorites. So
Nice.
I think you guys will like it.
Right.
Whatever that's worth. Katie, oof.
It just
Cool.
means
Right
that,
there.
like, I don't know, it could go either way. It could be fun. Like, they cannot throw anything jovial in here. There is no way that they could make a cartoon moment right now. If they do, bravo, if they can pull it off,
Mm.
because it just seems like everything is falling apart. I don't see how. I mean, like, yeah, they could all play it off and everything, and like Walt and Skylar can try to play it cool, and then we got Hank, who's gonna try to keep, investigating but not say anything, which Marie has a point. It's gonna be a little interesting to have to explain why you knew and you didn't say anything. Like, that could
Mm.
bring your position in the force, like, to question, like, whether he's your brother-in-law or not. So
Yeah, and you'll have to get a lawyer now
yeah.
instead of just lose your job.
Right, and now you're suspended until this is over. So it's like no matter what any of them do, and Walt has cancer again. So it's like it's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be all in the back of everybody's mind. Like, do we just let
Mm.
this go? Except for Marie. Marie is not gonna let this go. Marie
Mhm.
has this is going to make her lose her mind if Hank no, like if he keeps pushing that where it's like I gotta make sure I have this perfect, she might go to the police herself. Like the way she was with Holly, like that,
Mm.
like
I feel
she's
like when
not gonna be rational or
when she
cool-headed about
smacked-
this at all.
when she smacked Skylar in the face, it was like, how dare you confront me for stealing, you fucking drug dealer. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
that was
that's right.
before it, but like
Yeah.
I know, but it's just like there seemed to be some.
I feel like that smack was more for Hank.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
you,
how could you?
like
Because he
he
got shot. Yeah.
like he had to go through an incredible hardship as a result of this, but like don't forget the fact that he could have just as easily died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like
And
she knew, and she could have, with her knowledge, prevented it.
and the fact that he was treated with Walt's money. That's funny.
Gambling money. Wink, wink.
He's just so lucky. Look at him getting through cancer and getting all these gambling winnings. Such a lucky guy.
Yeah. Hindsight, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's the difficult part, is because none of them, I don't think any of them, even Walter, none of them meant actual harm to the people that they cared about. It's like just the actions that are happening.
Byproduct.
Like it was clearly none of their intent. But
that's what happens.
But Brock's poisoning was.
yeah, I think Walter's got a little bit further than
Yeah.
than anybody else. Like he's gambled.
It's just what happens when you meth around.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
All right. See you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Smash that bell.